Hello guys, and today I'm going to show you the top 5 best smartphones under $500. So before we start the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And with that being said, let's get started. So number 5 on the list is the Moto G5 Plus. The Moto G5 Plus is in my opinion undoubtedly the best budget smartphone that you can get for under $300. It comes packed with many great things like a good design, a great display, amazing specs, and a really good camera for the price. Talking about the design, it is a full metal body with a very curvy design. The phone also has a great 5.2-inch 1080p IPS display with good colors, brightness, and viewing angles. Specs on the phone include a 2 GHz octa-core processor, 4 GB of RAM, 64 GB of storage, a fingerprint sensor, and a 3000 mAh battery. Performance is really good as expected, and as it is a Motorola phone, it gets software upgrades quite frequently as it runs a near stock version of Android. The camera on this is also really good. The back camera is a 12 megapixel shooter and the front is a 5 megapixel shooter. Both cameras take really good photos and videos considering the price, and it might just be the best camera on a budget smartphone. Number 4 on the list is the Huawei Honor 9. The Honor 9 offers a lot of what the high-end flagship phones do right now, but for a much lower price. There's no exciting headline-grabbing feature here, but a great design, fantastic performance, and lots of nice touches make this an all-around impressive and affordable smartphone. Its build quality is solid. You get a full glass and metal construction, and it feels very premium and looks and feels quite similar to the S8 in many ways. The phone also comes in some different and unique colors which all look good. The specs on this include the Kirin 960 octa-core processor, 4 GB of RAM, 64 GB of storage, a 3200 mAh battery, and a 5.1-inch 1080p IPS display that looks really good. These are really good specs, and the phone performs really nicely in all situations, and there are not many hiccups when using the phone. The cameras on this are also great. On the back you get 20 megapixel plus 12 megapixel sensors, and on the front you get an 8 megapixel sensor. The camera does well in all situations, and the dual cameras also add some really good functionality to the device. So number 3 on the list is the Huawei Mate 9. The Mate 9 comes with an impressive camera, powerful performance, and great battery life. The build quality of the Mate 9 is good. You get a full metal unibody design with a good looking aesthetic and design. The display on the phone is also good. You get a 5.9-inch 1080p display that overall looks good, but it would have been better to have a 1440p display on this because of the screen size. The specs on the phone include a Kirin 960 processor like the Honor 9, 4 GB of RAM, 64 GB of storage, and a 4000 mAh battery. The performance is solid when considering the price and is easily comparable to almost any other more expensive smartphone. The cameras on this include a dual camera setup on the back with a 20 megapixel primary sensor and a 12 megapixel Leica sensor, and on the front you get an 8 megapixel sensor. The cameras are overall great, and you get really good sharpness, colors, and dynamic range with this. Number 2 on the list is the LG G6. The G6 is a great phone in all terms, and there are not many weaknesses or low points on this which make it any worse than the other more expensive smartphones. The design and build quality is solid. You get a full metal and glass body which looks and feels good in the hand. It also comes in some different colors including black, white, and grey. The display is one of the best aspects of the smartphone. It has really small bezels like the Galaxy S8 which make it look really good and also makes it feel very compact. It is a 5.7-inch 1440p IPS display which looks great for the price and is maybe the best display on this list. The specs include the Snapdragon 821 CPU, 4 GB of RAM, 64 GB of storage, and a 3300 mAh battery. The specs are overall good, and it performs quite well in almost all situations, whether it be normal usage or gaming. The cameras are also some of the best out there. You get a dual camera setup on the back with a 13 megapixel primary camera and a 13 megapixel wide angle lens. The camera quality and performance is solid, and there are not many flaws in terms of that. So number 1 on the list is the OnePlus 5. The OnePlus 5 is one of the best phones on the market right now. It comes with a great camera, phenomenal performance, and a premium design to make this a great buy for anyone looking for an affordable flagship phone. Its build quality is solid. It has a full metal unibody design and looks very good in person and feels sturdy and really well built. The display on the smartphone is a bit lower than most other phones, but it still is great. It is a 5.5-inch Full HD AMOLED display that looks great for a 1080p display and is even probably the best 1080p display out there. You even get some great specs on this, which include the Snapdragon 835 CPU, 6GB of RAM, 64GB of storage, and a 3300 mAh battery. The performance is definitely some of the best on any smartphone out there and is great for gaming and doing anything you could do on a phone. The cameras are also some of the best out there. Like most other phones, you also get a dual camera setup with a 16 megapixel primary sensor and a 20 megapixel telephoto lens along with a 16 megapixel sensor on the front. Both cameras combine to take some of the best photos and videos on any smartphone. And you will definitely not be disappointed at all by the cameras on this. So that's it for the video guys, thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel and I hope you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.